Over 60? Eat these 7 cheap, high-protein foods to build muscle fast.
What if I told you that every year after 50, your body quietly steals away 1 to 2% of your muscle without you even noticing, until one day you struggle just to climb the stairs or get up from a chair?
By 80, that could mean losing nearly a third of your strength. Shocking, right? Now here's the twist. The fitness industry wants you to believe the only way to fight back is with $200 protein powders and expensive miracle meals. But that's simply not true. In fact, some of the strongest, most independent seniors I've met are spending less than you'd pay for a cup of coffee. Their secret? Cheap, everyday foods that your body can actually use to build muscle faster than those pricey supplements.
For the past 3 years, I've studied why certain people in their 70s and 80s stay strong enough to dance at weddings, carry their own groceries, and even outwork folks half their age, while others slowly lose their independence.
The surprising answer had nothing to do with money. It was about choosing the right protein.
In this video, I'll reveal 7 high-protein foods under $3 a serving. One of them costs less than 50 cents, yet delivers more usable protein than powders 20 times the price.
Stick around, because once you see this list, you'll never look at the budget aisle the same way again. And hey, if staying strong after 60 matters to you, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's start with number 7 on the list, sardines. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Sardines? Really? For many folks, the very thought makes them wrinkle their nose.
But hear me out, because these little fish are true muscle-building powerhouses, especially if you're over 60 and trying to stay strong on a budget.
Here's why. A single can, usually about 125, packs a whopping 23 grams of complete protein. And it's not just any protein. It's the kind your body craves most, with all 9 essential amino acids needed to build and repair muscle. That means every bite is working for you, helping your body hold on to strength that so many people your age are quietly losing year after year. But the real secret lies in what comes with that protein. Sardines are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats calm inflammation, which is one of the biggest hidden enemies of aging muscles. Think of inflammation as a slow burn eating away at your strength, making muscles weaker and recovery slower. Omega-3s put out that fire, and research backs this up. A long-term study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate small fatty fish like sardines just twice a week lost far less muscle than those who didn't. Even better, they kept more grip strength and walking speed. Real, everyday abilities that matter when you're lifting a grocery bag or walking across a parking lot. There are other bonuses too. Sardines have soft, edible bones that deliver calcium for bone health, a double win for anyone worried about osteoporosis. And unlike fresh fish that spoils quickly, sardines are convenient. They last for months in your pantry, ready to eat right out of the can. You can stock up when they're on sale and never worry about wasting money on food that goes bad.
Not sure how to enjoy them? Try mashing sardines into avocado toast with a squeeze of lemon, tossing them into pasta salad, stirring them into scrambled eggs, or even mixing them into Caesar dressing. Put them on crackers with a splash of hot sauce if you like a kick.
Here's the bottom line. Consistency beats perfection. Even 1 can a week gives your muscles the high-quality protein and anti-inflammatory boost they need. At just over $1, sardines may be the cheapest insurance policy for your strength and independence. Now, let's move to number 6, cottage cheese. It may sound old-fashioned, something your parents kept in the fridge back in the 60s, but don't underestimate it. Cottage cheese is one of the most underrated, budget-friendly muscle foods out there. A single cup gives you 24 grams of protein, and a full 16-ounce container usually costs around $2.50. That's 100 grams of high-quality protein for just pennies per gram. Compare that to a protein bar that sets you back a couple of dollars but delivers only 20 grams. You start to see why cottage cheese is such a bargain. What makes it so special isn't just the amount of protein, but the type. Cottage cheese is loaded with casein, a slow-digesting protein. Think of it like sipping water slowly throughout the day instead of chugging it all at once. Your muscles get a steady stream of amino acids for hours, which is exactly what older bodies need. Why? Because as we age, our muscles don't respond to protein as efficiently, a phenomenon researchers call anabolic resistance. Casein helps overcome that by making sure none of that protein goes to waste. There's real science behind this. A study from Maastricht University showed that older adults who consumed casein, especially before bed, gained measurable strength and muscle growth. The timing matters. While you sleep, your body naturally goes into repair mode. Casein keeps feeding your muscles all night long, giving you a better chance to rebuild rather than break down.
And it doesn't stop there. Another clinical study in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association found that seniors who ate cottage cheese at least 4 times a week improved both their muscle mass and grip strength compared to those who didn't. They even scored higher on bone density tests thanks to the combination of protein and calcium working together.
Here's a tip. Go for the full-fat version instead of low-fat. Those healthy fats actually help you absorb protein better, keep you satisfied longer, and improve absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, critical for strong muscles and bones. As for taste, don't think you're stuck eating it plain. Blend cottage cheese into a smoothie for creaminess, top it with fresh berries for a protein-rich snack, or use it in place of ricotta when you're making lasagna. You can even season it with herbs and veggies for a savory side dish. Bottom line, cottage cheese is simple, affordable, and powerful. It's proof that you don't need trendy powders or pricey shakes. Just a container of this humble food in your fridge can make a real difference in your strength.
Coming in at number 5, lentils. Now, at first glance, lentils may not look like muscle food. They're small, humble little beans, no glossy ads, no celebrity endorsements. But don't be fooled. For seniors on a budget, lentils are one of the smartest choices you can make to build strength, energy, and resilience. And here's the kicker. A pound of dry lentils usually costs less than $1.50. And once cooked, you're getting 18 grams of protein per cup. That means each serving works out to about 20 cents or less, a bargain that can rival meat at a fraction of the price. What makes lentils shine isn't only the protein, it's the package deal. Alongside those grams of protein, lentils deliver fiber, iron, and B vitamins, all of which play a direct role in muscle recovery and performance. Many older adults quietly suffer from mild iron deficiency, often dismissed as just normal aging. But low iron can weaken muscles and leave you feeling drained long before anemia even shows up. Lentils can help close that gap, restoring energy and stamina. They also contain leucine, the key amino acid that flips the switch for muscle protein synthesis. That's rare in plant proteins, and it makes lentils an especially valuable option for anyone trying to cut back on meat without losing progress in muscle health. True, lentils alone aren't a complete protein, but when paired with grains or nuts throughout the day, they form the full set of amino acids your muscles crave. Science backs this up. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who regularly ate legumes like lentils had better muscle mass and physical function compared to those who leaned heavily on animal protein. Researchers credited not just the protein, but the natural anti-inflammatory compounds in legumes that help create a healthier environment for muscle preservation. Add to that the high fiber, which keeps your gut healthy and improves nutrient absorption, and you can see why lentils punch far above their weight. Cooking them couldn't be easier. Unlike beans that require soaking overnight, lentils are ready in about 30 minutes. Red lentils cook fastest, breaking down into a smooth, creamy texture, perfect if chewing is an issue. Brown and green lentils hold their shape, making them ideal for hearty salads, grain bowls, or stews. Want to take them up a notch? Cook lentils with muscle-friendly spices like garlic, ginger, and turmeric.
Not only will you boost flavor, but you'll also double down on anti-inflammatory support for your muscles.
Bottom line, lentils are small but mighty. Cheap, nourishing, and versatile. They're proof that you don't need steak or supplements to keep your muscles strong. You just need to give these little gems a place on your plate. Number 4 on the list, canned tuna. For just about $1 a can, you get one of the best protein bargains in the grocery store. 22 grams of high-quality protein in a simple 3-ounce portion. Think about that. The same protein that you'd find in fresh, pricey fish fillets sitting quietly on the shelf in a can that lasts for months. No fancy prep, no need to thaw or cook. Just open and eat.
What makes tuna so powerful isn't just the amount of protein, it's the quality. Tuna contains all 9 essential amino acids in the exact ratios your body needs to build and repair muscle. And here's something seniors often overlook. It's naturally low in fat and calories. That means you can increase lean muscle without worrying about packing on extra weight. Why does that matter? Because excess body fat can throw off your hormones and increase inflammation. 2 big obstacles for muscle growth after 60. There's more. Tuna's protein is highly bioavailable. Your body can absorb and use it with remarkable efficiency. That's a critical point, since our digestive systems tend to slow down as we age. In fact, research from the University of Arkansas found that adults over 70 were able to absorb fish protein like tuna at rates above 90%. That's a level of efficiency most protein powders can only dream of.
And let's talk cost. At just under 5 cents per gram of protein, canned tuna leaves supplements in the dust. Protein powders often cost 15 to 20 cents per gram, and some so-called senior-friendly products charge up to 10 times more than what you'll pay for tuna. For the best value in calorie control, go with tuna packed in water instead of oil. If you're wondering about types, chunk light tuna is the cheapest and a solid choice. Albacore costs a little more, but it offers a firmer texture and slightly higher protein content. As for eating it, you've got options. Scoop it straight out of the can onto whole grain crackers, toss it into a salad, stir it into scrambled eggs for a protein boost, or mix it with veggies for quick tuna cakes. Worried about mercury? The FDA recommends up to 12 ounces of low-mercury fish per week, and canned light tuna fits that bill. Rotating between tuna, sardines, and salmon gives you variety and peace of mind.
Bottom line, canned tuna is lean, affordable, convenient, and one of the easiest ways for older adults to get muscle-building protein without breaking the bank.
Number 3, eggs. If you're looking for the ultimate bang for your buck when it comes to protein, look no further than the humble egg. At about $2.50 a dozen, each egg costs roughly 20 cents and gives you 6 grams of complete, high-quality protein. That means you're fueling your muscles with one of the most affordable and effective foods on the planet. What makes eggs so special isn't just the protein count, it's the quality. Eggs score at the very top when it comes to protein usability, meaning your body can take almost every bit of what you eat and put it directly to work building and repairing muscle. And as we age, that efficiency matters more than ever. Seniors often struggle with lower protein absorption, so every gram really has to count. Here's a fact many people don't realize. Half of an egg's protein, along with powerhouse nutrients like leucine, vitamin D, and choline, lives in the yolk. Too often, people toss the yolk and miss out on the best part. A University of Illinois study even showed that eating whole eggs after exercise produced a 40% greater muscle-building response compared to eating egg whites alone. Why? Because the nutrients in the yolk help your body use the protein in the whites more effectively, a natural synergy you just can't get from powders or supplements.
Eggs also give you vitamin D, one of the few natural food sources of this crucial nutrient. Seniors with higher vitamin D levels consistently perform better in strength tests. And here's the bonus. Unlike vitamin D pills that often need fat to be absorbed, the vitamin D in eggs comes naturally packaged with healthy fats to ensure your body puts it to good use. From a budget perspective, eggs are unbeatable. A dozen delivers 72 grams of complete protein for less than 4 cents per gram. That's cheaper than nearly any supplement or high-end food you'll find marketed for muscle health. And let's not forget how versatile they are. Scramble them with veggies for a hearty breakfast. Poach one over whole grain toast. Hard-boil a few for easy snacks. Or whip up a vegetable omelet that keeps you full for hours.
Worried about cholesterol? The latest research shows that for most people, eggs aren't the enemy of heart health they were once thought to be. In fact, the choline in yolks supports brain health, which helps maintain the vital mind-muscle connection that keeps you coordinated and confident in daily life. Bottom line, don't underestimate the egg. Small, simple, and affordable, it's one of the strongest allies you have in the fight against muscle loss.
Number 2. Greek yogurt. If there's one food that quietly does it all, it's Greek yogurt. A single cup gives you about 20 grams of protein, and a big 32-ounce container, usually around $5, delivers 160 grams total. Break that down, and you're paying just a few cents per gram of muscle-building power. Affordable, versatile, and packed with nutrients. It's one of the smartest choices you can keep in your fridge.
What makes Greek yogurt stand out isn't just the amount of protein, but the type. It has the best of both worlds. Whey protein, which digests quickly and gives your muscles an immediate boost, and casein, which digests slowly and keeps delivering amino acids for hours. For seniors, that steady nourishment is gold. As our bodies age, muscles need constant support to overcome anabolic resistance, that stubborn tendency for older muscles to ignore protein unless it's delivered in just the right way. Greek yogurt checks both boxes, feeding your muscles now and later. And there's another bonus, probiotics. These friendly bacteria support gut health, which is absolutely crucial for nutrient absorption. If your gut isn't healthy, your body simply can't make the most of the protein you eat. Research from Tufts University found that seniors who ate Greek yogurt regularly had more muscle mass and better physical function than those who ate regular yogurt or none at all. Over just 12 weeks, participants improved their walking speed and leg strength, thanks to that unique protein profile and probiotic support.
On top of the protein and probiotics, Greek yogurt is loaded with calcium for bones and B vitamins for energy metabolism. Remember, strong bones are the foundation for strong muscles. Without them, your body can't support the very strength you're trying to build. That's why calcium-rich foods like Greek yogurt pull double duty, helping both muscle and bone.
The key is to choose wisely. Skip the flavored cups packed with sugar, which can cause inflammation. Instead, go for plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. The healthy fats not only improve satiety, but also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, essential for muscle performance. And let's not forget how easy it is to use. Stir it into a smoothie for creaminess. Top it with berries and nuts for a protein-rich snack. Replace sour cream in recipes, or even use it as a marinade for chicken. Its versatility means you can work it into breakfast, lunch, or dinner without getting bored. Bottom line, Greek yogurt is more than just a snack. It's a powerhouse that feeds your muscles, strengthens your bones, supports your gut, and fits easily into any budget. And finally, number 1 on the list, dried beans. They may not look like much, just little speckled seeds sitting in a bag for $1 and change. But don't let their simple appearance fool you. When it comes to muscle-building power on a budget, dried beans are unbeatable. A single pound costs about $1.20 and makes roughly 12 servings. That breaks down to just 10 cents a serving, less than the price of a stick of gum, for 15 grams of protein per cooked cup.
Now, think about that value for a moment. At less than 1 cent per gram of protein, beans beat out every protein powder, bar, or shake on the market. And unlike those pricey products, beans come with a built-in package of extras your body desperately needs as it ages.
Along with protein, you get complex carbs for steady energy, fiber to keep your gut healthy, and minerals like potassium, magnesium, and iron that directly support muscle growth and repair.
Here's why that matters. The fiber in beans doesn't just keep digestion regular, it feeds the good bacteria in your gut. That means better nutrient absorption and lower inflammation. And if there's one hidden villain behind age-related muscle loss, it's chronic, low-grade inflammation. Over time, it chips away at muscle tissue faster than your body can rebuild it. Beans fight back. Their natural polyphenols help create a healthier environment for muscle building, so the protein you eat actually works for you.
The science backs it up. A Journal of Nutrition study followed seniors for 5 years and found that those who regularly ate beans had stronger muscles, walked faster, fell less often, and even stayed independent longer than those who rarely touched them. Imagine being able to keep climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or gardening into your 70s and 80s without expensive supplements, just by adding beans to your weekly meals. And let's talk variety. Black beans are loaded with antioxidants. Kidney beans are rich in folate. Navy beans pack extra fiber in potassium. And chickpeas give you more protein per cup than most other types. True, beans aren't a complete protein on their own, but when eaten across the day with grains, nuts, or even small amounts of meat, your body combines the amino acids into the full set you need. No complicated planning required. Yes, beans take longer to cook, but a slow cooker or pressure cooker makes the job almost effortless. Cook a big batch once, freeze portions, and you've got ready-made protein for weeks. Add them to soups, stews, or salads. Mash them into a spread, serve them with rice, quinoa, or whole grain bread for a complete, filling meal. And because beans soak up flavor, they fit right in with Mexican, Mediterranean, Asian, or classic American dishes. Here's the bigger picture. You don't need premium diets or $200 tubs of powder to build strength after 60. Some of the best tools for keeping your independence are sitting quietly in your grocery store's budget aisle. Every dollar you spend on these 7 foods, beans, yogurt, eggs, tuna, lentils, cottage cheese, and sardines, is really an investment in your strength, energy, and long-term health. So where do you start? Keep it simple. Try just 2 of these foods this week. Make a hearty bean soup for dinner. Have Greek yogurt with berries at breakfast. Stock your pantry with canned tuna or sardines. Build your base with eggs. And you'll feel the difference in energy, recovery, and confidence. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about consistency. You don't have to spend a fortune to stay strong. The truth is, the best muscle-building foods are often the cheapest ones. You just have to know where to look. If this video helps you, or if you know someone who could use these tips, please share it with them. And if you'd like more science-based advice on aging strong without overspending, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss what's coming next. I'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment below and let me know which of these foods you'll be adding to your meals first. Thanks for watching, and here's to staying strong, independent, and unstoppable.